Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for another interesting review and another Kölsch, of course from Cologne in Nordrhein-Westfalen, the largest town in Nordrhein-Westfalen, which is the largest region in Bavaria as far as I understand it regarding population. And it comes in this long neck bottle shape, as you can see, which is a very popular bottle shape for the beer style, Kölsch, and it's called Gaffel Kölsch. Looking like this, very classical Kölsch, and I think it's one of the most popular Kölsch also. And it's really interesting, so I'm looking forward to try this one a lot, thanks to my friend Harald, who did send me this bottle so I could review it here on the channel. I've had 3 other Kölsch before on the channel, which is Früh, Zunft and Sion. But now, today, I'm starting a little bit of a series about Kölsch, so I'm gonna have some Kölsch in the upcoming reviews on the channel, which I'm looking forward to, of course. Always right time for a Kölsch. Extremely interesting beer style. It's regionally protected. It's only allowed to be brewed in Cologne, Cologne, the 4th largest town in Germany, as far as I understand it. But Gaffel Kölsch, really interesting. I'm gonna give you some information about this brewery later on in the review, and some information about the beer style also, because the beer style is really unique and having a very special taste. But since it's a German beer style, of course it catches my interest. I love old German beer styles, and that's the only thing that I'm drinking. Gaffel Kölsch, looking like this, very classical, as I mentioned. Nice, easy looking label, and of course very much enjoyed in Germany and in Cologne. You can see the top cap and the back label. I just love everything about German breweries and German beers. That's my big interest in my life. So of course it's about time to have a series about Kölsch beers after I've been reviewing beers from Franconia and Bavaria and the rest of Germany. Now it's finally time for Kölsch. So Gaffel Kölsch, looking like this, and I'm going to give you the information on the back label later on in the review for you. But let's start with open up the bottle of Gaffel Kölsch like that, and pour it up into the for the beer style, I would say, well-fitting glass. Usually Kölsch is being served and poured in much smaller glasses, which is looking like this, but much smaller and very high glasses. But since this is a half-liter bottle, I have to use a half-liter glass because I want to pour out everything in it. Appearance, very thick white foam crown in my opinion, extremely thick white foam crown. As you can see, foam head looking beautiful. The appearance, the color of it is also looking very beautiful with this Gaffel Kölsch. So I'm looking forward to this one a lot. It's been actually, to be honest, something that I've been waiting for very much to start this series about Kölsch. It just is a fantastic beer style in my opinion. So unique. I understand why it's regionally protected, of course. Let's get the aroma, which is very fresh, of course. This really defines why I love Kölsch so much. Yeah, it's having a very special freshness in the Kölsch beers. So this is how it should look like in my opinion. Exklusiver Kölsch-Partner seit 2002 ist erst der FC Köln, the football club. Gebaut nach dem deutschen Reinheitsgebot von 1516. That's what I love so much about Germany also, that there are so much variety, so many different beer styles within the Reinheitsgebot, and that's something really great. As you can see, still a thick white foam crown. And I think we can pour up the rest like this. This is how it should look like with the beer, with the foam head above the edge of the glass. It's looking really beautiful. Now, finally, let's give it a try. The Gaffel Kölsch, finally here on the channel. Prost! Yeah, just the way I want to Kölsch. Extremely easy to drink, very rich in taste, in its typical Kölsch taste. That is just something that you have to try in my opinion. Just fantastic, really refreshing, well balanced and nice. This Gaffel Kölsch is a great example of the style. So if you're into Kölsch or not, this is something that you that you must try in my opinion. And it's just a beautiful classical look of the label also. Gaffel Kölsch, Feinherber Geschmack. And the back label, mit Leidenschaft nach traditionellem Familienrezept seit 1908 gebraut. Zutaten wässriger som Hopfenextrakt, Bier. Alcohol content 4.8% volume, privatbräueri Gaffel 50668 Köln. Gaffel DE is the link to the British website, which I'll link to in the description box below. That's the information on the label. 4.8 was it? Yes. So, Gaffel Kölsch, really great. Now I'm gonna give you some information about this brewery. Gaffel Becker and Company is a brewery founded in 1908 by Becker brothers in Cologne. It produces a traditional regional style top fermented beers called Gaffel Kölsch. And some information about the beer style. This pale ale from Cologne is very similar in taste and color to pale lagers, but unlike lagers, the fermentation takes place in hot temperatures instead of cold. The beer is protected by origin, and the name may only be used on beer brewed in Cologne and by brewers that are members of the Cologne Brewers Association. Kölsch is pale yellow in color, with light, mild taste and moderate bitterness. The carbon dioxide is high, and the taste has character of malt, but without sweetness. There may also be some fruity aromas that come from the fermentation. The difference between a Kölsch and other German traditional beer style Altbier is great. Altbier is more reminiscent of a British ale and is also darker in color compared to Kölsch. Yeah, that's some very interesting information. Yeah, I think that's it for now actually regarding Gaffel Kölsch. Hope you like my reviews and hope that you're gonna continue to look at my upcoming reviews about Kölsch beers. See you again in next Kölsch review.